What's going on, you guys? Slumpy here with First or Last Gaming, and who are we here with?
Johnel Morris.
Alright, and what did you do this weekend?
This weekend I got top 8 at the Salem Regional, 7th place with Vanquish.
Vanquish, alright. So what made you decide to play Vanquish for this event?
It was what I was most comfortable with. I've been playing this deck since it dropped, and I just been grinding with it ever since. So, it was what I knew.
Nice. Well, it's pretty awesome to have top of the Vanquish, especially in a fire heavy format. Before we get into the deck profile, do you have any shout outs you want to give out?
I gotta shout out the channel, Slumpy TCG.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody that helped me test, everybody from our locals that got their invites, and all the people that topped. Shout out to the judge staff.
Yeah.
And just shout out to the game.
Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get into this deck profile.
Okay. Alright. We'll start off with the main deck. Do you want me to explain everything?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We got 3 Rosin. He's your best normal summon in the deck. You normal him, search for a Vanquish Soul monster, and just continue to add cards to your hand. All the Vanquish Soul monsters, they have their on summon effect or their in hand effect plus 2 bulleted effects at the cost of revealing attributes. Rosin's is reveal fire, he can't be destroyed by card effect. Reveal fire and dark, destroy every monster in his column. So you put him in a link monster zone, you destroy everything in the link monster zone. We played 3 heavy Borger. Borger can target a non-machine to special summon itself from hand and return that monster to the hand. Reveal a dark to draw a card, and reveal reveal a earth and a fire to burn for 1500. Super good in time, helps dodge imperm on your normal summon. I played 3 Mad Love. I've done a lot of testing with the deck, and most of the time I lost because I did not have a normal summon. So I decided to max out on my good normal summons. His effect is he's searching for the Vanquish Soul spell to trap on summon. Reveal a dark. Reduce the attack and defense of a monster by 500. Reveal a dark in the earth. Bounce the monster on the field with the least amount of defense to the hand. Super good card. I was doing plays I was summoning Typhon, and they'll summon a 3K beater to get over it. While I had Mad Level on field, I just reduce it during damage step, and then they don't get effects. 2 Caesar Vallis. He's the boss monster. Same thing as Borger. You could target a non-dragon to special summon it, and reveal a Earth. He can't be destroyed. He is unaffected by activated card effects. Reveal Earth, Dark, and Fire to destroy a card on the field non-targeted. Super good. Non-targeting removal. This deck is all utility. We played 2 Xiaolong. Xiaolong was the MVP. For its effect, you reveal for any Vanquish Soul card, and you can special summon him from the hand. Reveal 1 fire, you can change the battle position. Came up so many times during the regional. And you can reveal 2 fires to search for a Vanquish Soul card. So you could search for spells or traps or monsters.
I think my favorite play that I saw you play at the regionals is you had Xiaolong plus Maguska, you went battle phase attack, and then on your opponent's turn they're normal summon diviner effect, and you're I'll switch to defense. Yeah, that was pretty broken.
Yeah. I don't know if too many people know that interaction, but I do it all the time online, so yeah. I played 1 Vanquish Soul Pantera. He special summons itself from the hand if I control no monsters in the main monster zone. And reveal an Earth. He can't be destroyed by battle. Reveal Earth and Fire. It can destroy any spell that's trapped in the column. That's it for all the Vanquish Soul monsters. I decided to play 2 Parallel Exceed. This build is not the most conventional. You see a lot of people play D Shifter. I did not play D Shifter in this list. I just felt that the way I wanted to play was to like interact with all the hand traps that I know my opponents put in their decks for the format, and just play through those, get hand advantage, and try to grind them out. So I played 2 of these, super good. As long as I have a normal summon, I can play through like 2 to 3 hand traps. The Cashtira package, honorary Vanquish cards. I probably only have to explain those. I played 7 hand traps, 1 nib. I didn't really think it was good this format, but I didn't just want to not have it in deck. So yeah, I just played the 1 nib.
Equip all monsters from grave and monsters from deck.
1 Ghost Bill. Ghost Bill's good. Like it was a play where like my Snake Eyes opponent just like didn't chain block his Flamebird, and I just built it and won because of that. So like yeah. And I played 2 Bestials. I feel like with Voiceless going around, like main deck and distance is good, so that's why I went with that for the option. And lastly, 3 Ash Blossom. You kind of have to play Ash Blossom. I played the 1 Snow Devil. This card is broken. Like, this is why I chose to play 1 Nib, because this is basically Nib in trap form. I can search it. So I can reveal up to 3 attributes, Fire, Dark, and Earth, and I get the bulleted effects for each of them in sequence that I reveal. So if I reveal 1, I could burn for 400 and special summon the Vanquish from hand, burn for 600 and protect my Vanquish monsters, and burn for 800 and then destroy all monsters on the field. The first and the third effects are optional. I searched it almost every game. With spells, these are the Stake Your Souls. It's an E-Tully pretty much. You reveal 1 attribute in hand, summon a different named of the same attribute Vanquish Soul monster. Super broken. Got to play 3. I chose to play Desires over like Prosperity because I think this deck just does better with more cards. Like, you can pick what card you want and like play from there, but I just rather have multiple cards because then I'm gonna have multiple attributes. Just don't play it as your first action because you lose 10 and they ash and you cry. 1 Rhoda, 1 Durandal, both search the Robin. I played 1 Continue. If I felt like my opponent had Nib or Nib would have just ended my turn, I would search this instead of the trap, and that way I just either have it for follow-up next turn, or if they do Nib me, I could just at least make rock so I can keep playing. I main deck 2 Cosmic Cyclones. I really think this is a good call. It's just so much like stuff in the Sun Type card that you don't want to like just worry about. So like if you're versus the Snake Eye match and that field spell put Flameberg in the back row, that's pretty bad news. So you can like get rid of the Flameberg or the field spell, whichever one you think is gonna hurt more. Probably the Flameberg. And last, I made that 2 Super Poly. The Super Poly like came in clutch. It made my Voiceless match 8 minutes. I drew it in Pantera both games and just like blew through their board. Like I probably would not play this card.
How many cards in the main?
It's 40 in the main. Yeah, I want to be as consistent as possible.
Nice. You love to see 40, especially in a format where everybody's playing like 43.
For the extra deck, 3 rock, of course. And 1 SP to round out the Link monsters. In the side, I played Ultimate Slayer, so I played Malong Natis for my targets. I didn't put a XYZ in there because I run XYZs already and it's not many I'm afraid of. This was for, like, I had something extra to put in against Branded, so I didn't use my Mud Dragon or Garura. And this was for Syncron, which came up because I round 1 I played Syncron, and they put up a board of Omega, Dissipator, Barone, and Crimson Dragon through a nib.
Wow.
Yeah, and I won that game, like, because I just made Baguska, drew Super Poly, and drew Ultimate Slayer, and outed the whole board. Other Super Poly targets, don't really need to explain those too much. And the rest are XYZs. I played 1 Zeus, 1 Typhon.
What are the chairs?
1 Dweller and 1 Baguska. Both of these are pretty good in the fire match. So like, this is good for like branded fire match, voiceless. This is good for branded and the fire match. Everything else, you can usually play through, but those just give you a better advantage. Dempsey, make it almost every game. If they interact with my normal summon in any way and I have parallel at sea, I make this. I special from hand a Vanquish Soul monster and make SP. They're usually down at card advantage, so I just win on a crackback. And lastly, I played the Zodiac package to make Zeus formats.
How many times did that come up where you like had to like Borbo Chakanine and then your opponent's just like, oh well?
I've only Borbo Chakanine once. It was in my final match, and I really don't want to talk about that match. I super choked that match. Yeah, that was the only time. I'll move to the side. 3 Droll. I think this should have been DD Crow. Droll was alright. It was never like super good. I do think DD Crow was a better call. 3 Ultimate Slayer, just to make my board breaking. Like, my whole side is board breakers, to be honest. Other than the Droll and Lockbird. I played 1 Mind Control, 1 Snatch Steal, 1 Change of Heart, 1 Talents, and 1 Thrust. This was mainly for fire. They leave up 1 Link 4, I take it, and I do my best to OTK them that time. As long as I have a normal summon, I should be able to do it. Then I have 1 Duster just for the back row. And the tech of the weekend was Deck Lockdown.
Wow. So what do you think about this card? Do you think this is like the god card in your deck, or what do you think about this?
Yeah, I think this card makes like my games 2 and like 3 super easy. Because every deck searches, every deck like has some form of special from the deck. I do my play. I make this have Borgren play with a darkened hand. I draw 2 while you like just sit there. If I need to OTK you like before this is up, I will. If not, I'll grind. When it leaves, I'll search and then I'll OTK you.
Nice. So besides the DD Crow switch, was there anything else you felt like you needed? Like, did you miss Shifter at all this weekend?
No, I didn't. I played Shifter the Friday before, just to like test it out to make sure I didn't want to play it. And yeah, I just didn't want to draw Shifter after the first turn. I went for consistency, and like it benefited me. Like, I got 7, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Was there any other changes you'd like to make to the deck after this weekend, or maybe going forward?
Yeah, I did want to fit Nightmare Phoenix in here. I never like made the Natis or used it. Of course, I didn't make it. I never used the Natis, so like yeah, dropping this for a Phoenix would have been fine.
All right. Any last minute comments or shout outs at all for you?
Nah, I'm just like super happy to did it as well as I did with the deck I love. So.
All right, and this is your first top 8?
Yeah, first one.
Yeah, well, congratulations. We're all super proud of you here back home. What's the next event we're going to be seeing you at?
I am going to go to YCS Indianapolis.
All right, well, we'll see you there. Congratulations again, and this is Something Out. Thank you.